At Ocean Defenders Alliance, our mission is to help save marine life and protect the marine ecosystems. One day in July, we found 2 lobster traps along the coast of Southern California. The traps are almost completely buried in the sand, and what was left above the sand was full of an estimated 40 California spiny lobsters. Normally, we would hook a lift bag to the lost trap, fill it with air, and bring it back to the surface where we can remove it from the ocean. But these traps were buried too deep in the sand. We couldn't bring them back to the surface. So what we need to do now is save the life that's inside the traps. Our best option was to cut open the top and release what was already trapped inside. Lobster season ended 5 months prior to the date we found these traps. So these traps have been lost and trapping lobsters for at least 5 months. After a while, these lobsters will begin to eat the smallest lobster. The smell of a dead lobster will attract more lobsters and crabs. They will also end up trapped with the others and will eventually die, creating this unnecessary endless cycle to a loss of life. The California spiny lobster plays a critical part in the California marine ecosystem by eating the sea urchins. Sea urchins eat the roots of kelp, killing the kelp forest. Entire areas of the kelp forest can be lost if the sea urchin's population is not under control. Kelp provides food and shelter for the coastline ecosystem. Without the kelp forest, life underwater will lose their habitat and the populations will decline. An estimated 850 marine species rely on the kelp forest for some part of the life cycle. Without predators like the California spiny lobster, sea urchins can flourish and decimate entire kelp forests. Okay, so we know what you're thinking. These lobsters would look really good on your plate. But at Ocean Defenders Alliance, our mission is to save life and to protect the marine ecosystems. These lobsters have a job to do, and we need to release them back into the wild. All of these lobsters were released and got a second chance at life. We were actually kind of surprised to see so many lobsters in one trap. All it takes is for one of our local sea lions or an octopus to find a trap like this and just eat everything that's inside. As storms and time move the sand, these traps will be exposed once again. We will continue to check on them with hopes of removing them completely from our oceans. But for now, these lobsters have a job to do.